Assalamualaikum. Can you imagine you go to a friend's house and you meet their pets? For example, you meet their dogs, their cats, and their cheetah. When you hear about exotic animals, I'm sure you first think of a zoo or exotic animal, not someone's pet. So, what do you think is right? These exotic animals are not supposed to be someone's pet. For your information, more than 10,000 exotic animals are traded to the US each year. Owning an exotic animal may seem fun and exciting, but with owning such a creature, dangerous consequences will follow. Keeping exotic animals such as tigers and lions as pets is not right or ethically unsafe. Tigers and lions are naturally wild animals intended to hunt and live in the wild. These animals are not intended for public entertainment and may not be kept in cage or fenced areas. Remember, animals are not slaves to humans. So, let's move to the next part. The ownership of an exotic animal not only endangers the life of their owners, but the animals and their environment are also affected. Exotic animals are not good friends. This is because exotic animals require special care, housing, diet, and maintenance that cannot be provided by ordinary people. When such exotic animals are in the hands of private individuals, they may suffer from poor care and are often mistreated. People who own exotic animals often try to change the nature of the animals rather than the care given. Such tactics include lock them in small cage, chaining, hit them until they give up, or even painful mutilation such as declawing and tooth extraction. Therefore, most exotic animals are killed, abandoned, or destined to live in deplorable conditions after being released by the owners who no longer want to pet them. Wait, before I continue, let's watch an animation video about protecting endangered species. So, let's watch together. Next, we as rational human beings must fight for the rights of animals. So, let's see how to provide a solution to this problem. First of all, we need to support and obey the laws governing private ownership of exotic animals because exotic animals are not supposed to be people's pets. People need to know the status and local regulations regarding personal ownership of exotic pets. So, what are the rules for keeping exotic animals legally? For your information, each state has different exotic pet ownership controls. For example, some states have a complete ban on owning certain animals, while others need to have a licensing scheme. In addition, the sale of exotic animals is strictly regulated by federal, state, and local laws. This is because millions of animals are captured from their original habitat and transport them to various countries for sale. After that, there are 2 action plans made by the authorities to ensure the safety and breeding of exotic animals. Firstly, bans for endangered animals. 14 states have a complete ban on owning exotic pets. The Massachusetts Department of Fisheries and Wildlife should reject any application for a license for exotic pets. Exotic animals that cannot be owned as pets include mountain lions, tigers, bears, and baboon. Meanwhile, the excluded species are scorpions, parrots, skunks, and flying squirrels. Secondly, need to register a licensing scheme if you want to keep exotic animals. The license allows state agencies to issue permits for exotic pets. Applicants must submit a detailed description of the animal including species, gender, age, and any distinguishing marks or colors. Owners also must be 21 years old or older, has no offense of neglect or cruelty to animals. I hope you all can understand the provided solution, because further I will share about the benefits of kind for animals' rights. So, what are the results of action if we protect exotic animals? If we protect the rights of exotic animals, we can prevent them from becoming extinct. Remember, if we lose one species, can affect the entire ecosystem because the effects will be felt along the food chain. Subsequently, a balanced ecosystem also maintains environmental health for humans. Next, what are the consequences if we do not take action to protect exotic animals? If we do not tighten controls to protect exotic animals, this will endanger the owners because exotic animals can spread the disease. The disease is known as zoonosis, and several other types such as monkeypox and salmonella. Salmonella is spread by small turtles, which is now totally banned. Let's move to the last part. In closing, we need to support existing laws in order for exotic animals to survive in their habitat. As a whole, we cannot keep exotic animals without a license because those animals are protected by the Department of Wildlife in each state. Besides, Malaysians are required to obtain permits to keep exotic animals and reptiles to ensure the safety of the animals. So, keeping exotic animals in captivity is neglect and cruelty to animals. At the end of my speech, it is not ideal to keep exotic animals as our pet. Thank you so much for listening and bye.